This is 5 Things You Should Know. I'm Trudi Daniels, and to us, a storm is a foot of snow. To Washington, D.C., where they're southern, sorta, and they don't know how to drive in snow, it's an inch and a half. It absolutely destroyed D.C. last night. The snow came down. The plows weren't ready, so without plowman to clear it out, the people turned the snow into ice, and then demolition derby began. Some people were stuck in snow and traffic for 7 hours, from afternoon rush hour to morning rush hour. Even the president got stuck in it with the Beast DTS Cadillac coming home from Detroit. They had to land the helicopter to evade the storm, and that meant he had to get in the limo, and the limo, of course, gets caught in the traffic jam. NASA needs a big gold star like they used to give kids in kindergarten because they grew a flower in outer space. Actually, that's kind of a thing, the degree of difficulty getting a flower to bloom. It's been years, and they finally got it to go. Astronaut Scott Kelly used all of his talents as an astronaut to make a zinnia blossom. So now they've got a pretty flower in space. Yeah, so here's NASA's flower. Big deal. Matt Damon grew potatoes on Mars. Been there, done that.
Figure out how to grow 4 years worth of food here on a planet where nothing grows.
Meet my best new feline friend, Spock. He is the brand new star of cat videos. Spock lives in Santa Cruz, and the thing with him was nosy neighbors of his human would stop by their house because they thought that she was keeping a bobcat, a wild animal. Turns out he's just a Maine Coon who's huge, and he eats a pound of cat food a day. Also has the habit of breaking things around the house and sitting in the window, terrifying people in the neighborhood. Spock showcasing some of his other talents, including he can open any door in the house because he's 4 feet tall. He also hates to be alone, and just like a little baby, he breaks things in the house and does a lot of kitty hijinks and shenanigans. Oh, by the way, here is Spock's favorite Facebook picture and what he thinks of the nosy neighbors. It isn't your typical lingerie. I mean, you can't get it in the underwear department at Lord & Taylor, but a chastity belt made the news this week when a woman in Italy got locked into hers and had to call the fire department because she forgot where she put her key. No, she didn't put it there. The fire department thought maybe it was some sort of kinky thing, but she confessed that she was just scared because there were all kinds of people getting raped in the neighborhood. So she wore a chastity belt. Trouble is, she had to have the padlock sawed off before they could get her out of it. Oh, by the way, you can still buy chastity belts. They're not all that medieval anymore, but they go from $33 to $3.99 on the internet. And one big CSX final farewell to Glenn Frey, the Eagle passing away this week into that rock and roll band in heaven. Glenn lived on in tributes, though, by Bruce Springsteen, who dropped Glenn's first best song, Take It Easy, into his show in Chicago. And earlier in the week, Bruce also paid tribute to the late, great David Bowie. Here's just a taste of Rebel Rebel by Bruce Springsteen. And that's 5 Things You Should Know.